What is up, everybody? Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are. I am just setting up my stream real quick, and then we're going to get started. All right. It's thinking about its life, everything. So apparently they fixed the holoform crash, which is fantastic. Because I was crashing a lot yesterday, but GGG has patched the fix, so pretty excited for that. All right. Spinning King. What's up, Tism? What is up? Oh, you got the gloves for 2x today? Damn, that's like really cheap. Someone underpriced them. Yeah, I had to craft mine. It took forever. We need to make a gear tab. Works in progress. We're going to call this gear. Put all my bases in there. How we love the temporal chains. Boss is always bugged, dude. Gosh, I hate this fucking boss. Why is he still in this game? Like the first like until he does his like movement, you can't like fight the guy. It's so stupid. They should just remove that guy from the game. Hey mate, I'm level 70. How important are the gloves? These are important if you want to play the clones like I'm doing. If you want to do like non-clone monk stuff, the gloves are pretty important because they're going to give you they're going to give you the power charge on crit. So I have these that I crafted on SSF. But I'm using the unique gloves, so I don't know which one you're talking about. But to play the clones, you need these gloves. And I just got another pair. Okay. Maybe we'll do something with these for funsies later. Maybe corrupt them or something like that. Or I might try out the Verisium thing on them to see what that does. Yeah, they're like fairly common. They're not too uncommon actually. Oh, we want you. Sell this. Yeah, so these are the normal ones are pretty important. If you want to play like any other type of monk that isn't clones right now, you really want you really want these gloves with the Arcane Surge. Yeah, I would craft them. It took me a couple preserved ribs, but I was able to hit the mod. You have like a 1 in 13 chance, so it's not like super amazing chance, but yeah. Waystone 6 or higher. I think we're good. I think we're good. Where is... I wonder why I don't get like a health bar for the Rogue Exile. Is that like just a settings thing, or... It's kind of annoying. Might be time to start running Breach also, so I can start working on jewelry. Yeah, I do need to update the planner for what I'm doing. I might do that in a little bit. What do you mean stronger than the other one before? How do I trigger the rune? There. Stuff is so bugged, dude. Yeah, see, there's like an enemy right there that's like... whatever. I prefer the clones. That's the whole reason I made a monk. I don't know if other monk will be stronger, but the reason I made a monk this league was to play with clones, not to do what I would normally do on a monk. So, yeah. The whole reason I'm playing this character is for the clones. Whether they're better or not than other, I really don't care. Like, at the end of the day. I don't chase the meta builds that are like broken or whatever. I just play whatever I want to play. And I try to make it work. Arguably, this is meta right now, though. So, when I started playing it Friday, it was not meta. It was definitely not meta. Let's see, we're 50-50. I might desecrate this. Or amulet, ring, or belt. Let's craft the rest of these and see what we get. Intelligence is pretty good. I'll probably... I like the flat damage on the Chaos Ring, honestly. I do like that. Spirit. 16 attributes. It's actually pretty good. 34% increased energy shield. Now we're talking. Item level is too high. It's too high. You're too high. Let's go see what we get on this. Of Exaltation. I have one of those, don't I? Fortunately, I don't have a good one, but 16 to all attributes is actually pretty good. That energy shield is kind of crazy. So we're at 1910. It's like 2200 base. That's actually cracked. For resistances, it didn't really change anything. Except my chaos, which I really don't care about, to be honest, right now. That 45 spirit's kind of crazy. It means I can run something. What do you think about going to LE damage? I think it's fine. I just don't have the ability to do it right now. I think LE damage would be fine later on and probably better. Like maybe a Trinity setup, but I'm not geared for that right now. I don't have the stuff for that, so. Probably would want Rockiatas, yeah, if you're gonna do that. And I'm not gonna have that anytime soon. I'm probably gonna stay Fizz damage for quite a while. What's up, Mark? We ended up I ended up testing out Spirit Walker last night. I wanted to do something a little bit different than the melee. So I'm playing the Monk right now, but I made a Spirit Walker, and it's super OP. I'm probably going to level this guy up today, too, and get it into maps, because it just does insane fucking damage on single target. It's actually kind of cracked. Well, I'm playing SSF 2 ball, so like it's up to like I only play what I can do in SSF, so I'd have to get the Sport Gem. That's why I made this character. It's pretty insane. So like obviously I don't have the good monkey. You get the 300% crit one from like maps or whatever. But like if I just go to, usually do Isle of Killing first. The clear on this guy is actually kind of crazy. Well, not the clear, but like the single target. What's fun about this build is it's so strong, I can kind of just chill. Like my only abilities is a curse and sacrificing my skeletons for a damage boost. So I just basically hang out, and the build plays itself. It's just kind of crazy. The monkey's OP. So if you just want to chill, this is the way to chill right now in PoE. Yeah, the monk is really good. Monk is really good. But yeah, if you just want to like have a good time and not like even have to, this is like almost a 0 button build. It's actually kind of like 0 buttons. Like I don't do anything. I just let the zoo carry. Just basically 1 or 2 shots to the rares. It's pretty good. The zoo, yeah. Yeah, you just let the zoo do all the work for you. Now see, I'm doing a boss right here. So I'm going to sacrifice my skeletons for a DPS buff. I'm going to drop a curse on the boss. And then look at the damage Monkey does. Just look at that. Boom, boss is dead. That's it. All I did was just buff him with the Pain Offering and the curse. Yeah. It's kind of insane. The funny thing was I was like trying to see if on trade they have the scepter. So there is a scepter, the one that lets you have as many companions as you want. I don't think this thing exists on trade. At least when I searched last night it didn't. This thing right here is going to be cracked. Yeah, they actually have them on trade right now. There's 6 of them. I could go buy this right now if I wanted to on trade. It's kind of crazy actually. Requires level 84. You can have any number of companions of different types. Yeah, that's broken. You just get some spirit on your gear and you could have like 2 of these guys. Up to 3 of them potentially. Monkey just one-shots that guy. Boom. Good job, Monkey. Good job, Monkey. It depends on what you want to do. I think Titan will have better single target, but Smith or Katava is going to have better AoE clear. So it really just depends on what you want out of the build. Since I spend most of my time mapping in this game, like everybody else, to me, like having a build that does, better AoE clear is like preferred. But that's up to you. You know, whatever you want to play, my dude. But Titan is not going to have the kind of comfiness and clear that that Smith does. Not that the clear is bad on Titan, but Detonate Dead is like extremely good. It's like extremely good. It's like very, very good. It's like extremely good. You can't get that shit on Titan. Doesn't help you out on the single target though, but if you're going to spend 90% of your day mapping, less than 10% fighting pinnacle bosses or whatever, I'd rather be a Smith. Hands down. Where's the map piece? Once we get map piece, I'm going to swap back over to Monk. I mean, like, you're gonna have to like have decent gear regardless of what you play to do bosses, so you need to have a really good weapon. You need to prioritize that kind of stuff. Otherwise you're just gonna have a bad time no matter what you're playing. I grab the waypoint in here. Let me just double check. To come back and do this later. There we go. Yeah, so monkey build is OP. I'm gonna play this later today, I think. But I wanted to do some monk for a little bit this morning, so. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Alright. So we got a lot more ES going. What can I anoint on my amulet now that's pretty decent? What would I want? Overwhelm. Where is Overwhelm? You cost... Spare, Fear, Envy? Yeah. I need an anoint that's decent damage that I can do right now. Oh, let's do the update real quick. There we go. Let's turn off stuff I don't have. Let's just keep it simple. Alright, search by full DPS. This is actually pretty good nearsighted. I might try that. Ire, Envy, Paranoia. Ire, Envy, and Paranoia. What's up, Benny? What's up, what's up? So to anoint, you have to go to the Delirium place. That's the, that's what we have to do. How does this work? can be used at the Withered Willow. Do I have to do like a quest line or something to do this shit? Defeat delirious map bosses. I guess so. So maybe I have to do a quest line to unlock this guy. So I guess we'll do a delirious boss real quick. I don't have the ability to search in game right now, Benny, otherwise I would check for you. I don't know. I do not know how to help you with that. Let's do this real quick, I guess, and then we can go back and see if it'll let me anoint my amulet. Yeah, you gotta usually play around with it a lot because it's hard to sometimes find the thing you're looking for versus using the trade website, for sure. Like I think it's amazing they added it in the game, but I feel like it could, like the UI could be worked on a little bit, make things a little bit easier. For buck's sake, they're doing the Orb of Annulment selling. What do you mean the Orb of Annulment selling? Oh, in your trade search, just set it to exalt or whatever. To specifically exalts or whatever currency you want to trade. And then you don't have to worry about that. I actually have an omen orbs on my I actually have an omen orbs on my guy right now. I think I have 3 of them. But yeah, just there's none for exalts. What about I would try other currency, but that fucking sucks. I've actually gotten a few annulments. I'm saving them for like really good crafting. Because SSF live, you know. Alright, now we can go talk to that guy and see if maybe he's got any goodies for us. Am I missing the free lightning resistance? Aw, damn. I have to go take a look at that. Not surprised if that's the case, to be honest. Alright, so I think now I can go anoint this. Let's go see. I gotta use the map device. The fact that we have to actually go to this place to do this shit now is kind of cringe, but... Alright, this must be... Yep. Nearsighted. Boom. 30% increased penalty to accuracy range. Range. I think this is fine, because we're always going to be up on the boss. Go ahead and take that. Alright. So now... It's pretty good. Oh, we get one free one of these. I'll take another envy. And oh, he gives us one of everything. What a G. Investigate this area. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not having the UI for that is actually kind of cringe. Like, I guess I get it, like, the RP life, sure, whatever. Like, it's just kind of cringe. So the goal today is I need the omen that's going to let me desecrate prefix this weapon that I've been working on so that I can hopefully upgrade my weapon today to something a lot better than what I currently have. That is the goal. It is my primary driving function right now. I want a better weapon. We'll see if I get lucky with that. Gotta farm a ton of Abyss today. Even for the tree, not only do you have to teleport to a place, but you have to walk there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Rabbit idol. Rabbit idol. Got some Atziri possessed bros over here. Azamiri, I should say. Imagine if I just ID a random rare quarterstaff and it's like OP as hell. That'd be kind of crazy. Game does not like New Delirium, Grand Mirror, whatever it's called, when you get into the swamp and have to find the exit. I don't know how to do that. Like, I have no idea where to go in there. I've gone into like 3 of those, and I've died every time. I have no idea what I'm doing in there. Those boots, though, kind of crazy. Gain deflection. I want evasion ES base, though. Evasion ES base, please. What else could I run for an aura? Blasphemy is too much spirit. Could run Ghost Dance. I'm gonna run Ghost Dance for more defense. Ghost Dance is pretty good. Yeah, I tried following the sludge, but it just never works out for me. It's kind of frustrating. Never really works out for me. Can't log into your character. Locked trying to load. That's crazy. Well, one of these days I'll hit a T15, or T16 I should say. Do you have any more Abyss tablets? I'd have to go farm Abyss land. Yeah, I need Abyss, so we're gonna go do Abyss. Oh, this guy not getting hit. The hell? Boss is annoying. At least I'm getting 2 waystones now every time I kill a boss, so my sustain is getting much better on waystones. This is very good. I need a pool of waystones to pull from. I have to go this way. It's kind of annoying. I'm having a good time, Herzen. I don't know. It's no different. Endgame to me seems pretty good this patch. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think they did a pretty good job fixing the Atlas. I just haven't progressed to the mini bosses here yet to push Burning Monolith because I'm working on my my weapon now before I do Arbiter or whatever. But I'm having a blast. Really enjoying it. How do I get over here? I guess I have to cut through this way. Like, how do you... Did reach the Well of Souls. Let's try this. I feel like I've already been here. I'm probably gonna do one in the next, Oh, shit's happening. Ooh. I'm probably gonna do a YouTube video tonight, going into tomorrow, just with a quick build update, kind of talking about, update all the POB and the mobalytics, and just kind of talk about like what I've been doing. How the hell do I get there? Oh, I can go here now. Okay, nice. But, I mean, I have my character pinned in Twitch chat right now, so people can take a look at what I'm currently doing from a snapshot of my live character. But no, I'm enjoying it. Like, I feel like they've done a lot of good work with the endgame. I mean, when you think about it, it's no different than PoE 1. You're just mapping. You're mapping and doing league content, and then you eventually work your way to bosses. Before, the problem I had was, like, the Atlas was too, like, RNG. You didn't really know where to go and what to do. Now, like, everything is kind of streamlined. I feel like the rework to the endgame content is pretty good. I like having little sections of the Atlas where I can go like this, where I can just go do Abyss stuff if I need to do Abyss stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what... I guess my question would be, like, what do you want them to do with the endgame that you're not seeing in PoE 2 that's in PoE 1 right now? Because I feel like they actually did a lot. Like, I feel like that's one of the big pros of this league so far, is the endgame is actually a lot better. Like, the Atlas skill tree is huge, very customizable. So I think what you're having is not... So when you say endgame, maybe what you mean is, correct me if I'm wrong, your build is your issue. It's not the game itself or the endgame content, it's that you're just having issues with the build. Because I think part of the thing is, like, if you're playing a build that you really are enjoying, that's really like 90% of it, right? So like, I'm having a blast playing this character, and because I'm having a lot of fun playing this character, like, the endgame thus is fun for me with all the other changes. So I think it might be like, maybe just figure out what you think you really want to play, or what really looks good to you. Maybe you have to level another character, which would suck. Would be easier because you have some resources now. I mean, I leveled a Spirit Walker to Act 4 last night just to mess around with that. But I mean, most of your enjoyment in action RPG is going to come from the build you're playing. So I think it's more frustration with the fact that, like you said, the build itself is the issue, or whatever you have going on with that, and it's not really the end game. Because if you're blasting on your build, then you're blasting. How do I keep myself alive on this build? Well, we do it through a few things. One is as much evasion as possible and deflection. That's key. I run Wind Dancer and Ghost Dance. And then a huge part of my defense is the fact that my clones do the Whirling Assault away from my body. So see how it kind of covers the screen? It allows me to keep distance from mobs so I don't get overwhelmed. So offense is actually part of the defense here too. Like, I don't really have as much evasion as I would like. I only have 47% right now, and I don't have nearly as much deflection as I would like. But it's going to be basically scaling as much evasion, deflection, wind dancer, ghost dance, and then because the clones do so much screen-wide clear AoE, they're actually providing that defense for me in a sense, because they're killing most of the stuff before it can get close to me. And this is with a shitty weapon right now. I don't even have a good weapon right now that I'm using. I'm using like garbage. I'm trying to make a better weapon, which is why I'm doing all this abyss shit right now. So you can see like this, when I fight a rare that's like really scary, you just dodge roll away from it, and you use your clones to just fight it from a distance. And it's pretty smooth actually. Now right here is the dangerous abyss mob. So you do a little bit of shenanigans where, like, see how I'm fighting him from a distance, basically? I'm not even getting close to him. I use the pillar if I have to. So you have to play, like, a little bit defensively. You can see, like, I can summon my clones on the other side of the pillar and kind of keep this guy away from me. He's going to resummon him. They're more dangerous on the resummon, so you have to be careful here. I might die. And then essentially we're just going to use our clones to try to fight this guy at range. Because he's definitely scarier on the resummon, and that's it. Then we loot. So it's a bit of a defensive play style, so you can get like your defenses up. Superior Rambling Jacket. But it's going pretty well. I mean, I'm almost level 90. Doing T15s. It's been a vibe. Leech doesn't really matter. Like, we are using up a lot of mana, and I don't have the stuff I need to anoint the mana tech I want. So basically, we live on our mana flask. So as our mana gets low, we just tap our mana flask. That keeps us topped off, basically. When I summon a boss here like this, you just kind of fight them ranged. She's going to be pretty tough. I'm going to try to generate some combo, because Tempest Bell is going to help out a lot here. And then we just blast her. And we do it from range. And she dies. That's pretty much, it's really that easy. We have another boss here. This guy sucks. For this I do have like War Banner, so we're gonna try using a little bit of that and see if we can't blast this guy down. He did his fucking... I hate this guy so much. Also, I'm not using my weapon set for bossing right now, so that's gonna have an impact. Alright, War Banner. This guy just sucks because he teleports around a lot. It's really kind of unfortunate. And he does the intermission thing where he like phases. Where is remaining mob? There he is. All right. Point. We have abyss points. Where do I find my crit chance? So when you're playing the clones, it can be a little hard because your gem, it doesn't show you like the ability here if it's in hollow form. So what you have to kind of do, let me clean out my bags real quick and I'll show you. We're gonna go ahead and drop the nod out of here because what I really just want is my currency like that. Stick the lower level stuff somewhere in here, I guess. So if you want to check what your current crit is, you're gonna have to like unsocket your skill gems and resocket them in if you want to check this in game. You'll then see your skill here. You don't have to put all these supports in, but I'm going to do it anyways. So you can see my base crit is 19% right now on my AoE clear set, and when I do the weapon swap to my damage set, I'm at almost 30% crit with 450% crit damage bonus. So doing the weapon set swap to my bossing setup gains me like 10% extra crit hit chance, which is still really low, and that's because my weapon doesn't have like crit roll on it. So I need to get a good crit chance roll on my weapon, which is what I'm gonna hopefully do on this guy if I get lucky. So but that's how you do that essentially. Alright. More Abyss. Always doing Abyss. Need Abyss tablets to drop. Oh, that's funny. I forgot to resocket the gems into hollow form. I was trying to use my hollow form, and I didn't have any clones. They didn't have anything to do. Atlas Abyss. Just seeing that it won't let me take any more of these keystone ones. It's kind of weird. A little weird game, a little weird. A little weird. How do you get Abyss points? Been doing with tablets is again only the node inside the Citadel. No, on your Atlas device, all of the nodes inside the fortress only give regular Atlas points. These are all regular Atlas points. You have to go over to the Abyss area, and you can see right here, if you complete this zone, it'll give you an Atlas Abyssal point. So you got to go to the League-themed area, the Atlas outside of the fortress. So Abyss is over here. You've got the Breach over here. You've got Delirium over here. I think this is Rogue Exiles or some shit. Yeah, so you just path from your starting zone over to the different League areas. Like this is the Val Temple area. It's pretty straightforward once you get there, and then you just complete maps in that area to spec out your tree. Okay. Not using that. There's a bunch of rares back this way. And I'm mostly back in the Abyss area because, damn, you swimming in currency? I've been grinding, dude. I've been grinding. Grinding. Lots of mapping. Lots of mapping. Yeah, I went hard this weekend. We went hard. I'll be right back, guys. You're only in T7 maps? Doing them 4 mods? Yeah, I'm just doing 4 mod. 4 mods, so that way I have like a few portals if I need them for some reason, and not to consume too much currency. I am occasionally corrupting them because I want to get a T16. That way I can, I want a T16, that way I can have Doriani always give me T15s, basically, is the hope. Don't have the required quest state. I gotta close the wounds up here. Okay. Just getting my crit up helped a lot. Yeah, I really need to get a staff that has like good crit chance on it. That's kind of the priority among, you know, as well as like just better fizz damage. Dude, it's kind of funny, the delirium effect with Whirling Assault creates this kind of like ripple. Yeah, I don't think Deli works like it does in PoE1. You don't get rewards for tiers and stuff. I think, like, the monsters just drop Delirium-specific things, like Anoint, like the Liquid Emotions or whatever. And eventually, like, you can spawn bosses that will drop the jewels and things like that. I don't think, like, it doesn't work, I think, the way PoE1 is, where you get tiers as you do it. I think you just, as you spec into the Delirium tree, I think you just increase the odds that as you kill monsters while delirious, more Delirium-related things will drop from the monsters. I think, I don't know what that means. That might be like milestones, where, you know, a boss spawns or something. I don't know. I really don't know how it works, but that's kind of the vibe that I've been getting from running it. Ooh, that ward just saved me right there. Crazy. How come we back on the monk? Because I'm playing both characters, Larson. I wasn't, like, stopping playing the monk. This isn't like, I'm not your typical PoE player. I won't just play one thing or the other. Or, like, I don't just stop playing one character and roll another one. I like to play different builds all the time. I'm still going to play the Spirit Walker, but, I'm probably going to play it later today. I wanted to grind out some more on the monk and progress it a bit more. Yeah, I enjoy playing different builds at the same time, testing out different things. Any chance of a PoE2 Fizz DPS craft video? No. What I was saying last night was, like, everyone was like, oh, why did you stop playing Monk? It's like, I didn't stop playing Monk. Like, I like to play different builds, and when I play SSF, it helps, like, keep things fresh, because it's not trade where I can just, like, buy all the gear I need in 3 days. Like, there's a lot of people on trade right now. Like, a lot of people, how can I phrase this? There's a lot of content creators that are getting really good gear on trade right now, right? So they're just showing you, like, here's my build, blasting, like, you know, uber bosses with, like, my 500 divines worth of gear or whatever. I can't progress that quickly in SSF, so it's more of just like setting mini goals for myself, and then playing different characters helps me keep things fresh and interesting. But the Spirit Walker is super OP. Part of the reason I'm also playing Monk right now is I needed some more gold. Like, just generally, I needed some more gold and resources so I can pimp out the Spirit Walker later. So I'm farming up also a bunch of gold and currency right now. And then that way, when I swap back over to Spirit Walker, I'll be able to craft it some stupid gear just to, like, make it even more cheesy going through the rest of, you know, Act 4 and stuff. Because I was, like, out of Exalt Orbs and some other stuff. Damn, I played that really bad. I forgot to weapon swap before I started the boss. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. You started a Spirit Walker, you're in Act 2 currently? Yeah, I'll be playing some Spirit Walker later today. Spirit Walker is so much fun, dude. The monkey is so good. Like, so good. Alright, we're gonna do the little wind blast thing. Alright. Still only on the Twister leveling version, but I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Dude, it's gonna be cracked. The monkey is OP, dude. Did I show you? I think you've been on since I started streaming. Did you see me hop on it earlier, AB? Because it's ridiculous. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I'll show you guys real quick if you want to see it. It's just like stupid. Yeah, let me hop over to it real quick. I'll just show you like 1 minute of it running around, but it's no. I didn't see any nerfs really in the patch notes today. I thought like everyone was doom and gloom. I'm like, dude, I don't think they're gonna nerf anything. They're mostly just doing bug fixes. But yeah, this is how stupid Spirit Walker is. I'll show you real quick. For those that haven't seen this, so we got our monkey with all of our companion minions. And this is, if you guys want a 0 button build, I get this question a lot, like how many buttons do I have to play and stuff. This is 0 buttons. And then when you get to a boss, you have like 2 buttons you press. One for a curse, one for sacrificing your skeletons, like this. So they buff your monkey. But when you're just mapping, you just let your monkey do everything for you. With your wolves and your bear, and you just kind of hang back. It's not as, the clear isn't as good as the monk, but it's completely 0 button. Like, Gazzy's right, you probably want to get bear first. If you swap too early to monkey like I did, and you don't have a spirit gem for the wolf pack, it's really rough and slow. The monkey's still good, but if I had to do it again, I would have done bear first and then monkey, but I have both the ascendancies now, so. But yeah, like, they just kill everything. It's not super fast or whatever, but like, it's 0 buttons, dude. So you can just like put on Netflix or whatever. Like you can just like put on a stream, do whatever you want, and just kind of chill. You know, it's literally a walking simulator. We're like, oh hey, I want to do this. So we're gonna do the event now. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my skellies. I hit 1 button just to buff everything up. And I just stand here while everything dies. I just stand here while everything dies. Like this rare right here, or the, yeah, boom. These magic mobs, good, done. I'll get to the boss so you guys can see what the boss is like, because the damage is ridiculous too when you're just doing bossing. It's kind of cracked. So there's a rare right there. Monkey didn't even kill them, the other shit did. Yeah, it's literally just a walking simulator. It's pretty damn good. It allows you just to focus on dodging stuff, essentially. Everything you expect from a minion build. I'm not gonna lie, after playing this, just leveling this, I don't think I'd play any other minion build in PoE 2 right now. Like, this is like, we're not even into how crazy this can be, like, especially once you get the unique scepter that lets you have, like, 2 or 3 unique companions, let alone just monkey. Like, why would I play anything else? Oh, Volcano later. I'm gonna try Volcano too. And this is what I'm saying, dude. There's so many interesting builds and fun builds I want to play. So I'm probably going to end up making like 4 or 5 characters this league and just testing out like different things. That's just going to be builds that, you know, I'm seeing other people do. And then I already have like 2 ideas for builds that I haven't really talked about in my head that I want to try out. But I'm going to like fine tune those in Path of Building and probably make sure it makes sense before I even level a character up to test them. But yeah, this shit is cracked, dude. It is pretty good. I missed the cast when crit Frozen Meteor from point 1. Yeah. Oh, it gives you some survivability here down here too. Make your minions even more resilient. That shit was the only fun build that I've played in PoE 2. I will say that out of the 2 builds I've leveled so far, the Clone Monk and the Spirit Walker Monkey are fantastic. Yeah, I think the Monk is going to have just better clear, but like the Spirit Walker is pretty good. Alright, so here's a boss, right? So we're going to do a boss. I've been hitting no buttons. For the boss, we're going to hit 2 buttons, right? We're going to sacrifice our skeletons here. We're going to sacrifice our skeletons, and we're going to curse the boss. And then I'm just going to kind of let the minions do everything. Sacrifice the skellies. Just let the minions do everything. That's it. That's boss. Keep in mind that when you're watching me play the Monk right now, I don't have a decent weapon on that character. My weapon is awful on my Monk right now. It's the same weapon I've been using since I was doing T1 Waystones. It's the same exact weapon I've been using since T1 Waystones. I haven't made a single weapon in like all of my mapping through the Atlas. So what you're seeing on Monk is like, what you're seeing me play with the SSF Monk is actually like the low end for the build. Because I just can't, like I have more than enough money, I could go buy like a 600 or 700 PDPS weapon on trade right now because I have like 10 divine or something, but I could probably get an even better weapon than that. But like I don't. It's a lot harder in this game to craft stuff in SSF, and as melee, right? As we all know, you're so reliant on your weapons. So this is far easier to scale too, because like you just need plus levels to minion shit. That's really all you need. Just plus levels to minion skills is like the driving force behind anything minion in this game. I mean, it's just kind of the same on melee, but you actually need a decent weapon too, with fizz damage and all that shit, and crit base. So like from a league star perspective, this I think is definitely far better, because like with just shit gear, all you need to look for is plus level on minion shit, and that's it. Like everything else is icing on the cake. Literally just pressing no buttons here, guys. I'm just letting the minions do all the work. I'm trying to find the twins in here, because they give you that ring. Alright, here we go. It's not too hard, the map, honestly. You can watch a video on how the Atlas works. I didn't watch a single video on the Atlas and I figured it out. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, so yeah, look, this guy's already dead. Boom, they killed that guy. Look how quick they killed these guys. They're already dead. They're already dead. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I saw some Rampage Bear stuff. I wouldn't mind trying that out. That looked kind of fun too. But look how ridiculous that was. So I didn't stop playing the minion build. I'm just playing monk right now because I've been generating up a ton of. You can see I have almost 500k gold, and I've been working on getting my currency back up because I was using some currency to craft gear on this guy, but I want to make sure I have like good currency still. So we need like lightning more than anything. Override that for some more lightning. Alright, so yeah, minion, very good. Very good. Monkey's very good. What's up? Sounds good, Larson. Dude, the monk is a lot of fun, yeah. Well, I'm gonna play both, but my monk is just like blasting T15s right now. My monk. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm still gonna fuck with Spirit Walker because it's ridiculous, but my thing, the problem with monk. Well, so here's the problem with the two, right? So really, Spirit Walker doesn't have a problem. The problem with SSF, it's very hard to self-craft weapons in SSF and PoE2 versus 1. I've been using the same quarterstaff since T1 Waystones. So I have a base that's really good, but there's a specific way to craft with the Abyss and stuff, and I'm farming Abyss to get what I need, but it's like very RNG. Once I make this next upgrade staff, like I'm going to probably be able to push into bossing, but it's just like a grind. So like... Whoa. But the nice thing about Spirit Walker is it's the complete opposite. You just get plus level to minions on like your gear, and the rest is gravy, but... Yeah, you don't, like, unlike melee, like, you don't need crit chance extra. Like, you don't need, like, the additional crit chance roll. You don't need the high fizz rolls. You don't need all this other shit. It's... Right, you do that second ascendancy. Aren't they using a unique for that on trade or something? Really? That just has insane fizz? What's it called? I wish they would do something about plus skills. Yeah. Does he do, like, so here's my question. Where's he getting Spirit then? Can you run a Scepter in the other hand? I was going to say, yeah, so they run Scepter for the Spirit in the other hand with stats and then the weapon. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. No, the monk is good. Now that they fixed the crashing, that I was crashing like 6+ times a day, so that was part of the reason I also went Spirit Walker. I think, in a nutshell, the way the two builds for me will work out is, if I want a boss later, I will use Monkey. If I want to clear maps, the Monk is going to be infinitely better. Yeah, the plus levels to, like, it's kind of like a throwback, in my understanding, to D2, where, like, you just always wanted plus level to your stuff. You've ever done Act 4? Do you remember the prison with the water? Yeah, that's Act 4. It's the interludes that are new. Okay, so you've done everything then. Make sure to grab the map pieces before the betrayal, because you can do the plunder's point. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, boom. Guys are juiced. This guy just doesn't take damage. Am I missing something here? This guy just doesn't take damage. Is he like just immune to everything? What the fuck's going on? Just drop bells. Bells solve all the problems, right? Surely. He's just not taking damage. Do I have to kill something else around here? Am I crazy right now? This guy just doesn't die. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I changed the ascendancy. I changed the ascendancy in Act 3 going into Act 4. Maybe. Oh, I gotta kill this mini. There we go. That's so stupid, dude. What a fucking dumb. I was like, where is this dude? You know the memory strands in PoE 1? It's kind of like that, like you have a better chance of getting higher tier rolls when you use those items. This is a bone storm? That's funny, it's a bone storm. Yeah, there's so many good builds I want to try. I might try that totem one, Charles. Did you watch some stuff on it? Yeah. I think that'll be my third build that I try, is that one. Well, it's good in PoE too because like there's just not a lot of stuff you can do yet, so you get penalized for trying to be creative. Stuff is way more locked into the class, and there's not a lot of creative stuff you can do across different, you know. It just doesn't have that kind of build variety that PoE 1 has. Like, exalts are far, far better. Yeah. They're basically the equivalent of a Chaos Orb in PoE 1. But more importantly, Chaos is good for crafting, I guess, but like more importantly, you're going to spend far more time Rugaling and Exalting in this game than anything else. Oh, Exalts. Oh no, my streamers, they let me know what's up. Yeah. It's funny. There's this other streamer. There was this other streamer I was talking to, and he was like, I gotta stay ahead of the inflation. I was like, that sounds like some trade problems. Fuck, found my ascendancy doesn't function as I thought. What do you mean it doesn't function as you thought, Mark? Alright. Oracle conjures a clone to cast a spell every 6 seconds. Slot it in Profane Ritual to gain power charges. It doesn't give me power charges. Why doesn't it give you power charges? Does it give the clone power charges? Presumably the clone gets them, yeah, and then it immediately despawns. That's fucking stupid. Yikes, dude. Sorry to hear that. I should be taking Vile Treasure for Omens. Holy shit. We need to go for that. We need to go for that, boys. Omens, omens, omens. That was shit, right? Yeah. That's actually not bad. I might abrasion this and then hope that maybe we get increased fizz on a unveil, so that can go there because hybrid is, yeah, I think this one is still better, but yes. T16, go. Never lucky. Never lucky. Yeah, that's why it was nice to play something else yesterday, because I was crashing so often on this build. I guess the nice thing about PoE2 is it literally, you come back to where you left off, but like you should be where you were in game, just paused. You do lose Fog of War, which is annoying. feel like a better way to guarantee tablet drops. I need an Abyss tablet pretty hardcore. Missile depths. Yes, please. Damn, Mark. I'm sorry to hear that. Time to reroll, I guess. Maybe try out totems on Oracle. That's popular, right? What the hell is that? +1 to level of all spell skills? What? I just got a rune that's +1 to level of all spell skills. No movement speed. They are brooked. I guess I could start using some of these Chaos Orbs. Needs to be movement speed. Okay. That's kind of better. Not really though. I get a lot of resistances for my boots right now. This boss. It's like the worst possible thing you could do on that build. Dark Domain? Are we about to do Abyss Boss? Okay. Oh, that's a big ball. That's a big ball. Where'd he go? Oh, it's like an intermission phase. It's like, where'd it go? Okay. Okay. Do a little bit of that. A little bit of this. We need better weapon. Much better weapon. Alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not even playing it and I have it. Oh, I saw the Scepter's on trade now. It's only like 8 Divine for the low end. Alright. You just have to figure out what it is. But like, I have the money. I could, if I moved the character over, I could go get it right now. You gotta be level 84 for it though. To use that Scepter. When I first saw her in that prison thing, it was like when you watch a TV show and you're like, I could have written this. I know exactly where this is going. This boss is super annoying. No paint offering. By the way, I was looking at runes. Apparently there's one to increase glory generation. If you happen to find it, Rune of Renown might make War Banner easier. I think I have one of those. Let me see. Stupid waves you get locked into on the Runestorm. What a horrible design those are. Yo, the waves are terrible. Yeah. I think I have that one for glory generation, wherever it is. Yeah. Thought I had it. Thought I had it. How did you socket those gloves? Mine are unmodifiable. I just added a socket to them. I don't really know. I actually got a second pair. I was curious to see what happens. Can be used at Verisium Ammo to transform unique items. I want to see if I can do something with this for the meme. I have no idea what this is going to do. I have no idea how to use this. Oh, I can't do it while they're equipped. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Crafting knowledge not required to complete Pharaoh's Rune Secret Quest in Act 3. Oh, let's go do that real quick. I'm curious what this does to the gloves. These are sitting at a really low chance to power charge. Alright, Act 3, Rune Secret Quests. It's probably the Mystic Refuge, yeah. Let's go knock that out real quick. I kind of want to level the Spirit Walker. It's just so much fun. There's too many fun things to do. Alright. This just gives us more armor and some runic ward. So it just makes it better. Does that do the same to this? Yeah, it just makes them better. Okay. It's just more ward. And still 8% chance power charge on hit. That's pretty good. What does it do to the chest? Is it going to brick my chest still? Or is it just random every time? Yeah, so it does brick your chest to give you ward. It's not worth it at all. Fuck that. Fuck that. So maybe I corrupt these? I don't know, we'll hold on to these, see what we do with those later. Alright, I think now we can head here. We can head here. So I think we want increased tablets found. Radiator. Okay. Blazing flux, crackling. Oh, but blazing yet. Be pretty good. I still haven't seen the... Dude, the fact that this blocks my way right here is kind of insane. Yeah, I have my bases popping so that I can alt-aug them. Because you're going to be doing a lot of alting and auging in this game. You know what one of the most profitable farm strategies in this game is? You run negative rarity, so you only see normal shit. And then you just sell the good quality bases. It is, yeah. It's not nearly as good as this for, yeah. Yeah. So they are adding stuff. So there is a new currency with the runes. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I'm about to get one on this expedition. That will take, if you say you have 2 resistances on a piece of item like fire, cold, or just fire or cold, it'll take both or one depending on how many you have and convert it to the third, the lightning. So they're starting to introduce currency that will let you manipulate an already crafted item without having to completely go back to alting and auging. And I suspect that will grow as more content's added and they do stuff. Yeah, so that's... Yeah. It's not as good as Harvest Reroll because it's not a 1-for-1. Unless... It's only a 1-for-1 if you have one of the resistances on an item. If you have 2 of them, it'll combine... It'll consume both if you have 2. No, it'll consume both if it has both on there. No, it's 2-for-1. It's 2-for-1. So it's either 1-for-1 or 2-for-1. Yeah. I believe so. I think if it's like a T2, it'll still be a T2 when it changes it over. It doesn't give you like a T7 or some shit. Well, they've changed the tiers too since you played. T1 is now good. T1 is good again, yes. So when you say T5, it's terrible. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It may do that. I know it's definitely the same tier because I've done it once. I don't think it gives you less than what you have. Maybe it can give you more. I don't know. Did that just not pop, or did I forget to put? I probably forgot to put something there because I was talking. Oh well. Oh, 2 monkeys. See what you guys are gonna do a group play, and it's gonna be one of you guys clearing the map with monkey, and the other one just picking up all the negative rare bases, going down, smashing them, coming back, picking up more loot. Come on, we're gonna eventually get a good rare unique item doing this, right? That's how that works. We'll get a good rare unique item. Surely, I believe. Alright, surely we get like a mage blood. Oh shit, I got the helm. Dude, I got the constricted cap. That's crazy. That's like 100% great for if we do smith. That's crazy, I got the helm. And I can divine a good roll on it if I wanted to. Well shit, we got the helm if we want to play smith on SSF. Nice. That's huge. I just got the only mandatory unique for my warrior build that I made. It's super good. Do you know about the surrounded tech in PoE 2? Yeah, it's the helm that makes you surrounded at all times. Yeah. Yeah, so I got the helm, yeah. It's 5 by default. Yeah. It's effectively the same. Because you could have movement speed when there's nothing around and stuff, yeah. The passives on the skill tree are fucking insane in the warrior area for that. So that helm, like, giga juices your build in terms of damage and speed and survivability and all kinds. Like AoE, you get insane AoE. I think it's like a T3. I got it from one of the runes. I'm not getting tablets, AV. Yeah, like I'm having an issue with that too. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm not really getting tablets. I might check the good old Google and see if there's like a consensus on how to better generate that stuff. Because it feels like I'm not getting tablets either. I concur with that assessment. Alright, so now I can spec this way. I was searching for tablet right now. It's funny we're talking about that, and all I can see is you get irradiated ones can be found here. Irradiated is whatever that modifier is, I forget. And then really the only thing is up here. So you get 10% quantity of tablets found up here. So I'm gonna put my next 2 Atlas points into this. And then here you get, you have to basically defeat Burning Monolith. So you get 10% quantity here, and then it looks like you get 8% quantity for each tablet affecting your area. So you get more here. Yeah. So you can basically get extra quantity here and here. I don't really see anything else on the tree for it. So really, I guess you want to rush this point, and then you got to do Burning Monolith to get this right here. There's like nothing else on the tree that I can see for it, really. Nothing really else on the tree. Atlas skill passive points. Do I have one? This is Abyss, right? Oh, what was I going to do here? Chance of rogue exiles being influenced by Abyss. Essences by Abyss. What does this do? Manipulate Abyss pits throughout the area. Or scattered throughout the area of Abysses. Spawn more monsters, at least magic. I think I want to do the overrun by Abyss. This gets me more Heart of the Well jewels, which are actually pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll go for this one. Exceptional drop. Ooh, where are those? Exceptional drop. So those are all... So all the exceptional are above Burning Monolith. Body armor, okay. Gloves. Boots. Okay. Yeah, so that's once you get past Arbiter, I guess. I still haven't done Arbiter yet. Still have not done Arbiter yet. Can't believe I got that helm. That means I can make my warrior. Oh my god. Too many builds. The warrior is so good because you just run Detonate Dead for free on it, and as you just, it's like a fantastic mapper. It just blows everything up on the screen. And there is a node down there that basically makes it where you get 4% increased AoE for every time you like ignite an enemy or anything, and it stacks up to like 10 times. So you just like have literally like screen wide clear. Found any new fun way to level alt with the new gems? The only one that I've seen, though, is using that new Grim Pillars for totems. I'm probably going to make a Grim Totem build, a Grim Pillar build with totems. That seems pretty fun. I don't think it's going to get nerfed. Don't think it's going to get nerfed. And we can divine this for a better, we can divine this to get 4 later. So that's a cracked item. So that goes there. These are our cracked items. This can get vendored. chest is pretty crazy so far. Hold on. Hold on. Deflection rating. Oh my gosh. Gain deflection rating equal to 17%. So if we look at this chest in comparison, really what we're hoping for is the best I think we'd have to do something like Omen for greater. I've got one greater exalted orb, and I guess I'd use an Omen on this for greater exaltation. And it did not do what I wanted it to do. It's not good. It's not good. It's very sad. We could try to Chaos Orb this, but we're probably gonna end up bricking it, honestly. Yeah, we moved the fucking Desecration. I wonder if I just spam this a few times with some Chaos Orbs if I eventually hit something worthwhile. What else am I going to use these on? Yeah, it's just garbage. Fucking garbage. Crafting in this game, dude. It's tragic. Alright. Garbage, 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 fucking garbage. It's all garbage. Fucking garbage. How's my waystone count doing? Should have several. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to get more tablets to drop. I'm curious. We do a quick search. I'm probably going to do a POB and MOBA update tonight going into tomorrow take. So probably another like 12 hours plus. For now, if you look up my character on Pee Wee Ninja, you can see the latest stuff I'm doing. Let's see. Pee Wee 2 tablet 0.5. Be right back, guys. Top thread is, as long as Trial of Sekimas and Trial of Chaos exist, PoE 2 can never be a good game. What's up, Drift? It's going pretty good. I'm just doing some more abyss grinding on the monk. I need to get that omen so I can try to finish off this upgraded weapon here. Oh, look what I got, by the way, Drift, right before you came on. I found a constricting command for the Smith build. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, so we're just doing some farming. Yeah. This is my AO. Yeah, I'm also gonna take a break, guys, for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go have some lunch and do some stuff, and I'll be back. People were such butthurt about challenging you to gain power. I think it's just this is not enjoyable for a lot of people, and I think these mechanics are more polarizing than, like, say, Ascendancies and PoE 1. So I think it's just like this content is not legitimately enjoyable for a lot of people. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab some food and I'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll keep grinding. Hopefully I can get my omen so I can actually try to finish this weapon. So, I'll be back, guys. be asking me like, how do you respec? If you want to, like, you want to change your ascendancy to something completely different, I think you have to rerun the trial. You have to rerun a trial that gives you the same amount of points that you currently have allocated into your ascendancy. That's how you respec it. So just like PoE1, you have to run a trial basically. Unlike PoE1, you can't just do the lowest level version. You have to actually do a trial that gives you the same amount of ascendancy points that you currently have. Oh, you should just be able to use the refund passives on Doriani to do that. It costs a bit more gold than regular skill points, but yeah, it's that simple. Yep. Ooh, we got Varun. Okay. Never mind, got a 3 trial segment that says I can get points. Guess it's time to murder that shit mechanic because nobody is selling carries. If you're like in your 80 plus, Benny, like I did a Sekimo for 3 and it was actually pretty like I slapped. But the clones do slap though. Clones do slap. Yeah, I don't know what you're playing per se, but are you doing the Smith build? You doing Smith or Katava? Totems? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're doing the... You swapped it. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You're about 10 levels over, I think. Like, if you think your damage feels good, you should be fine. Sekima is just a bit of a gamba because you have to like get the right stuff leading up to the bosses. Otherwise you can make it a lot harder picking the wrong things. The last boss is like, that's what I was saying, like, it depends on how you feel about your damage. Like, on clones, I do so much damage that I just obliterated the boss in Sekima, but he can be pretty dangerous, the scorpion guy, so... yeah. Oh, that's nice of you, Drift. Bro, this sand shit is so annoying. Just gonna try to build up enough for another banner. Drop banner, bells, blast. Probably the only person who likes doing it. You're the only one that likes doing it, yeah. Oh, how do I path to that? It won't let me? Oh no, this is a Bisco point. Duh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some more Atlas skill points. I want to increase my quantity for tablets. It'll take like an hour or so for you to get the boss. Nah. It's gonna be quick. Quick. Alright, Snowfall. Let's do it. Also, I'm gonna swap the music over to some vibe stuff and kill the stream on YouTube, because ain't nobody watching on YouTube. Ain't nobody watching on the YouTube. Well, there was one person watching on